Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome, everybody, to another Friday night at Villain Theater. Hello, hello to all out there on YouTube, on Twitch, on Facebook, wherever you are watching. Thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night. We are thrilled to be here for you. We wish we could be with you in person, but alas, our theater has had to have its doors closed for the past couple of months, along with the rest of the world. But the comedy doesn't stop at Villain Theater. That's right. We actually decided to take these shows online, and we have never missed a weekend. We have been here for you every single Friday and Saturday, as well as shows happening on Tuesday nights, all through this pandemic, and it's our delight to see you joining us here tonight. So we have an amazing Friday night show for you. Tonight we have Comedy Clash, which is our short-form, fast-paced, competition-style improv game. And then we have a brand new show created here at Villain Theater called Quarantine Roadshow. If you missed this when it debuted a couple weeks ago, you don't want to miss it tonight. It's going to be coming up same feed right after Comedy Clash. And then following that, at 10 o'clock, we're going to have Tarek Tonight, a talk show based right here in Miami, right out of Villain Theater, starring our very own Tarek and a number of other special guests who you'll get to meet later on tonight. So it's a huge night of comedy. We have a lot in store for you. And so let's get started right away. Please welcome with me the entire cast of Comedy Clash. Come on out on screen. Hey, look at all these beautiful faces. Oh my goodness, how's everybody doing? Good, good. The Zoom way of saying that is you just give a little thumbs up. That's what everybody gets. It's very fun. You know, we're in a crazy time, and so there's a lot of press conferences, a lot of news briefings. We're going to actually take us right into one of those right now to kick off our show, but we need your help, our audience. This is a game we call Press Conference. Press Conference is a game where one of our own is going to be issuing a press conference, but on a topic that you make up on the spot for us. So this is where it's an interactive show. It's how you know it's live theater just for you. So in the chat on YouTube, and if you're not on YouTube, maybe scurry over to YouTube if you want to participate in the chat. Go ahead and put a suggestion of the subject of tonight's press conference. What will it be about? Oh my goodness, so many people in the chat already. I love to see it. Love to see it. But let's get some suggestions for the subject for tonight's press conference. The comedy starts early. This is great. As much as I like this, okay, we got one. As much as I like the concept of farts in the workplace, I feel like that's pretty well covered, you know? So the subject of tonight's press conference is in fact going to be the use of emoji. And it's going to be delivered none other than our very own Morgan. Morgan, take it away.
Hi, yes, thank you all for coming out tonight. I have some important announcements for you. Now, texting will no longer have letters at all. You must use emojis for every single text. If you want to say words, you pick up the phone and you call someone like a real adult. This takes place in all the borders of America. That's the update will start tonight on your phone. Any questions? Yes, Joseph.
Yes, Joseph with the Hollywood Reporter. What do you say about this being a clear backlash against the Emoji Movie?
We like to not really mention the Emoji Movie around here. We like to kind of pretend that never happened, but you know, we can use it as perhaps inspiration on how we can all do better and communicate better with emojis from now on. Thank you. Who else? Yes, you with the feather.
Hi, Poppy J. Snacks from the 100 Acre Paper. What do you say to, you know, the movement by millennials of just texting that they're outside instead of just simply knocking on the door? What do you say to them now? Are you saying we actually have to pick up the phone and call? That's absurd.
Either you can pick up the phone and call, or in fact, we are going to add a door emoji, and you already have a fist, so I don't really see the problem. Most things can already be said with emojis. Yes, Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa Legend, Ice Cream Lobbyist of America. Yes, there was a word that we were going to change the poo head emoji to a soft serve yogurt head. Is that still going to be on, or is this changing everything?
You know, my team is still working on that. I cannot comment on that yet. I will say you can, at the moment, use it as both. Just maybe, you know, include a little bowl if you mean ice cream. Otherwise, it could be taken the wrong way if you invite a friend over for froyo. Yes, Al?
Thank you. Hi, Al D from Grinder News. Just a quick question about the eggplant emoji. A lot of our users are very fond of it. Is there something better that can represent the male piece than an eggplant that we can start using moving forward?
I beg to differ about the accuracy of the eggplant emoji. In fact, we are going to go all in with more sizes to accurately portray the wide variety of eggplants in our citizens.
Perfect.
Yes, one last question, Allison.
Hi, Allison with Feminism Today. So you said that we're gonna have multiple sizes of the eggplant emoji. Are we gonna do the same with the taco and the peach?
We are. Peaches especially are gonna get a lot bigger, a lot smaller. We want to accurately have all the colors and everything. We really aim to be diverse and inclusive. So stay tuned.
Wow, thank you.
Yes, thank you all for coming out.
Yeah, and that's press conference. Oh man, you know, emoji are where it's at. It's like the new way people communicate. Now we know what's coming. That's fantastic. What's funny is there actually are press conferences about emoji, because when they come up with new ones, they put out these big releases, and it's so funny how serious it is for such a silly thing. But it's great. If you ever want to see it, check it out. All right, we're gonna go right into our next game, and it is called Objection. All right, so Objection is a game where we're going to get into the courtroom to figure out a topic that you're going to give us. So we live in a world that's full of controversy, right? There's two sides to everything, they say. We're going to now be figuring out two sides of a debate of your choosing. But this is a comedy courtroom, so keep it light. We want something like Coke versus Pepsi, Apple versus Samsung, up versus down, the sky versus the grass, something like that. So go ahead and put it in the chat now. I see some good ones coming in. Let's get a few more. Let's get a few more into the chat. Something that you want to see debated, and the sillier the better. What do we got? Some throwbacks in this. Old movies, old video games. All right, I see one that I really like. These tend to go this way. So, all right, let's go ahead and bring me back on screen. and let's go ahead and bring out our counselors for today's debate. No, I'm sorry, before we meet our counselors, let's actually meet the most important person in the courtroom, none other than our bailiff. His name is Poppy J. Snaps. Come on out.
You know, Jeffrey, I almost shot you from back here for forgetting to introduce me. You know,
Honestly, you know, I feel like you're just with me all the time, you know, so I didn't think I even needed to, but it's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. How's life in the comedy courtroom?
You know, all just fun and games here. Just fun and games.
That's right. That's how it is. All right. Now we'll bring out our counselors for today's debate. They are going to be Lisa and Allison, as well as Joseph and Anastasia. Come on out. Yay. Welcome to the four of you. All right.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, we're missing one. Oh, Joseph. There you go. Okay. So the subject of tonight's debate, these often go in the direction of food, and this is one that I think we really need to have debated. It is going to be tacos versus burritos. Okay, so two favorite foods. I'd say two of the great foods. We're going to say Lisa and Allison, you will be tacos. Joseph and Anastasia, you'll be burritos. Ryan, please take it away.
All right, all you Mexican cuisine loving people, we're going to sell a very decade-long debate today. Now, counselors and everyone in the jury, please raise your right hand. Your right hand, not your left. And repeat after me. I will be totally honest.
Be totally honest.
And just not be rude.
And
Just not be rude.
All right, back to you, Judge Jeffrey.
All right. All right. Now let's get to the bottom of this. All right. We're going to start with the opening arguments, please, for Team Taco.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of our online jury, I would like to open by saying that representing tacos makes us very proud as members of the Taco Club, I guess. You know, we support tacos. I mean, in every way. We love tacos. We believe in them. We believe in the rights of tacos to get paid fair. And what's not to love? A taco is not a lazy thing. I mean, a burrito is just kind of a floppy, flaccid little rolled up thing, you know, just sort of everything thrown together, where a taco's perky. It's neat. It's got form. It's got lettuce tossed on top of it. It's got good things inside. I mean, my favorite is a fish taco. Surprise. And I mean, I just could go on and on, but I won't insult your intelligence by telling you basic things you already know, jury. I'll just tell you, tacos rule the world. Tacos rule. Tacos rule. I rest my case.
The legend herself. Thank you so much for that strong opening argument. Now let's have the opening argument for burritos.
Thank you very much, beautiful people of the jury. Thank you for being here. This is a very hotly contested debate, but I think that there's only one choice here, and it is burritos. Burritos are the more versatile option. It's the one that you can fill with practically anything. Guacamole, rice, beans. You want to do double protein? You sure can. And guess what? You've got 2 meals there, bud. If you cut it in half, you have one for dinner, and then you have one for breakfast the very next day. And I do take exception to thinking that burritos, rather, are a very lazy thing. See, burritos are the weighted blanket of cuisine. Burritos are things that envelop your food with comfort, with nurturing comfort. Burritos remind me of when I was a young lad and my mother would tuck me in and would just roll me into a burrito and I would feel comfortable and warm and sound. Burritos make one feel sound and safe. Thank you very much.
All right. Very good job, Team Burrito. You know, I thought this was already going to be over after Lisa said Taco Club, but then Joseph, you come out with weighted blanket of cuisine. So it's up in the air at this point. We're going to go right into the cross-examination round. Let's start with the cross-examination of burritos by tacos, please.
Counselor Rodriguez, you said that burritos are the weighted blankets of cuisine, correct?
Yes, I did.
Are you referring to how weighted down you feel after you eat said burrito?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm referring to its comfort. The comfort in the stomach.
All right, all right. And now the cross-examination of burritos by tacos. I'm sorry, the other way, by tacos by burritos.
It's okay. Counselor Legend, you say that tacos have a lot of good things inside, but most of the time when you're eating a taco, aren't things falling out on the outside?
That's a very good question. And I'd like to answer that. And I'd like to give it the full weight of my attention. And I would really like to give you an answer. However, I've forgotten what we were talking about.
All right, all right. I see that. That's interesting right there. Okay, we're going to go right now. We've completed the opening arguments. We've completed the cross-examination. Now it's time for closing arguments to get this issue resolved. We're going to start with the closing arguments for tacos.
Ladies and gentlemen, here, as part of the Taco Club, we are adamant that tacos are what America needs. I mean, honestly, I don't know what day of the week it is without tacos. Nope, not at all, especially right now when every day is just a repeat of itself. I need that taco on Tuesday to let me know where I am in the world, to help me navigate this crazy time. Tacos are for the people. Tacos can be anywhere and do anything. Who's seen a burrito truck? Not I, but I love me a good taco truck. Thank you. I rest my case.
All right, and let's go right into the final closing arguments for Team Burrito.
Ladies and gentlemen, what America really needs is income equality. And I will say that that is not more present than it is in burritos. Because in a burrito, you get the bang for your buck. You ask for double meat, that meat goes into your belly, not onto your plate, not onto the floor. If I am a single mother, I am driving my child, I am holding a burrito in one hand, and then my baby in the other. And then the wheel is somewhere in between. I do not have children. Clearly, I do not know. But I am saying this, that burritos are versatile. You can skate, you can jump, you can drive, whatever you want to do. And you know what? A burrito is love. Because it's not just a burrito. If I am fond of someone, like someone else in this room that disappeared, I would call him my boo-rito. And tacos just don't have that sort of loving, cunning name. So whether it's for love or income equality, because you want that bang for your buck, vote burrito. Thank you.
All right, strong arguments all around in this courtroom. Oh my goodness. Bailiff, please help me out here. What are we gonna do?
Hold on. Sorry, I was just ordering Taco Bell. So we have a tough debate to settle here, ladies and gentlemen, and all other non-binary identities. We're gonna choose between tacos or burritos. So vote in the chat, and then we'll see what I'm eating tonight.
Let's see what we get.
What's up with Mexican pizza?
Yeah, right? We never.
No, I think that's just gentrification for food.
I think so too. All right, it does look like we have a winner here. It's the first ones to go into the chat, so we're not tallying. This isn't a real court, and you're not a real jury. But Bailiff, do you see the answer?
No, I'm blind. What is
Okay, it looks like the answer is going to be tonight tacos. Good job. Well done. Oh my goodness. You know, really, when the debate is tacos versus burritos, we're all winners. You know, you can't go wrong. So let's go right into our next game. You've been a wonderful audience thus far. I love this participation in the chat. That's what we want to see because you're part of the show too. That's the beautiful thing about a live improv show is you get to be in it. And we're going to start our next game right now, and it is called A.B.C. NEWSLINE. So in keeping with our themes of current events, we've got the news for you, but it's not news like you've ever seen before. Our actors are going to improvise a news broadcast, but with a twist. Every line that they say is going to have to start with the next letter of the alphabet, and you, the audience, get to watch and hold them accountable. So what we need from you is just a suggestion of a letter. Easiest suggestion all night, any letter of the alphabet. I've already seen a bunch of good ones. So let's go ahead and get started. Please welcome out our two actors who will be your news anchors. They are Noah and Chachi. Come out on screen. This is ABC NEWSLINE. Take it away. Your letter is going to be the letter Q.
Questions will be answered this evening with our breaking story.
Right on, Noah. Hello, I am Chachi, and tonight we're bringing you the news.
So many wonderful things to say this evening.
Terrific that you're here with me tonight, Noah. Have you heard about what's going on in the city?
Unusual occurrences involving bicycles. It's insane.
Very insane indeed. I hear people aren't wearing helmets.
Would you believe that people just refuse to stay safe in a time like this? I can't even imagine it.
Xavier, a resident of this city, said, "Hell no, I won't go." Outspoken
Nope.
one.
You know who might know a little bit more about this? Our correspondent on the street. Why don't we bring her out?
Zipping right through, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out here live.
All right then. Priscilla, we see such a beautiful background.
Betcha. You know, out here we have tons of bikes going up and down the sidewalk, and it looks like people are having a great time.
I just say it always seems like you're having a great time when you're out there on the streets for us.
Don't forget about us when you're out there. You look great in the sunlight. Have I said that?
Everyone looks good in the sunlight. Don't flatter me.
Flatter you? That's not our job. We're just here to tell the truth, and that's what we're doing.
Wow, you guys are so much fun to hang with, I must say.
Hey, you know, the cyclist out here complaining it's kind of getting too hot to ride.
Incredible. Are they, by any chance, bringing less water with them? What are they doing to beat the heat?
Just being out there without water could be dangerous.
Kegels. They say Kegels help build stamina out here. Seems like it's working.
Let me tell you, I'd have to believe it. I'd have to believe it.
Man, oh man, is my pelvic floor strong.
No lie there.
Oh my gosh. I just have to say that working with you two is an absolute pleasure, and I can't wait to see what we do all the time. I'm just so looking forward to it.
Pleased to be with all of you. I guess that's good night.
Questions were answered. Have a great night, folks.
That's the news. Well done, everybody. That is ABC Newsline. It's like, you know, just like the real news, except with a challenge. So that's fun. Okay, we're going to go right into our next game. And our next game is one that's going to take things a little bit more dramatic, a little bit more theatrical. We call it Sincerely Me. Sincerely Me is a game that brings back the art of written correspondence, the art of writing letters to each other. And what we need from you is just a suggestion of an object that will inspire our actors to improvise this scene. So put a suggestion of an object into the chat now. I like somebody's suggestions so far, but they only need to be objects. You don't need the whole premise. That's great. This is great. Love what I'm seeing. This is good. Keep up some more suggestions. All right, I think we got one. I got one that's interesting that I like. This is going to be good. All right, so let's bring our two actors out that are going to improvise this scene for you now. And they are going to be Al and Janellis. Come on out. Hello to the two of you. All right, the suggestion that's going to inspire your scene is going to be mood ring. All right, so this is Sincerely Me.
Dear Trevor, I haven't spoken to you since camp last month, but I was wondering if you still had that ring I gave you. It is super important to me. I was tripping on acid when I gave it to you, so I can still pull the backsies. Hope you're doing great. Sincerely, Trisha.
Wow. Hey, yo, Trisha, what is up? Oh my God, I can't believe I'm actually hearing from you. Ha! It's funny you mention it. I'm literally wearing the ring you gave me in my finger right now. Crazy, huh? I kind of haven't been able to stop thinking about you since camp, so I'll make you a deal. I'll give you the ring if you go out on a date with me. What do you say? Love, Trevor.
Hi, Trevor. Remember all those harassment courses you took before you were cleared to be a camp counselor? They apply always. How dare you hold my mood ring ransom in exchange for a fucking date with me? Is this 4chan? Is this Reddit? Pick your friends a little better, because as far as I'm concerned, you're trash. Send me the mood ring or I'm calling my dad. Sincerely, no, the backspace, you better. Trisha.
Dearest Trisha, I meant no harm by my simple request to go out to lunch with you. Those caps kind of did intimidate me. And bringing up your father is kind of a low blow, knowing that I have a professional relationship with him. That would really complicate things for me. So here, I will send you the backspace. I will send you the cheesy, backspace. I will send you your mood ring so you can figure out what kind of mood you're in, because these caps are saying a lot. Sincerely, Trevor.
Super funny, super cute. I think you don't know who the fuck you're dealing with, okay? I'm the head camp counselor, bitch. I've been at this camp for 16 years. That's right, I was 5 when I was the first and youngest counselor they ever had, all right? You know what? Keep the mood ring, because you're a salty ass bitch, and I'm sure it'll stay black and disgusting this whole time. And you know what? I've already screenshotted our conversations. You are now Twitter's #1 enemy. Fuck you for life, Trisha.
Oh my god, I'm trending.
And scene. That's the end of that one. Well done, Sincerely Me. Great job, the two of you. Nicely done. Nicely done. See, we do competition, we do theatrics, we do it all. And now we're going to do the mystical. That's right. We're going to play a little game we call Fortune Teller. So Fortune Teller is a game where one of our own is going to be guessing the fortunes of our actors. So what we need from you is suggestions of what those fortunes are going to be. So we need from you a good fortune, please, one bad fortune, and then one unusual fortune, however you interpret that. But go ahead and put them into the chat on YouTube. These ones always seem to involve animals. I love it. Let's see what else we can come up with. This is great. All right, I'm seeing some good ones. Keep them coming in the chat. Keep them coming in the chat. Oh my goodness, look at these. Okay, let's see, I think we're almost there. We've definitely got some good ones, we definitely got some bad ones. I think some of these are pretty weird. Just a moment more, let's get some more. Okay, I think we've got some good ones. So one of our actors has been sequestered in a soundproof chamber, which is to say that they've gone on mute and chat blackout. But let's go ahead and bring me back up on screen, and let's bring up our actors who are going to have their fortunes read so we can fill them in on the clues they're going to have to give. They are Lisa, Allison, and Priscilla. Come on out, come on out. Hello, hello. All right, so here is the fortunes that we're going to be delivering tonight. So Lisa, you're going to be delivering the good fortune, and that is that you are going to become the high jump world champion. Okay? And then, and then let's see here. Allison, you're going to be delivering the bad fortune. All right. And unfortunately, this means you're going to overdose on pizza. Okay.
Wow.
I know. It sounds bad, but it sounds great.
No, that's too realistic to my life.
Could be. Could be. And then Priscilla, you're going to be delivering the weird fortune. And this is the one that I thought was weird. It's really not that weird, but I think it's funny. And that's that you're going to get really, really into cowboy boots. Okay. Whatever that means. All right. So those are your 3 fortunes. We're going to now signal to bring back in Chachi, and we're going to see the fortunes get read. So here we go. Come back. Chachi. Chachi, come on back. Come on back. There you are. Hey, Chachi, how you doing?
Oh, Lord, I'm sorry, Jeff. It was hot.
Oh, no problem. Today was record-breaking heat out there. Are you ready to read some fortunes?
I mean, I guess.
All right, it's what you do best. All right, let's take it away.
Oh, I'm ready for my first one. Come on in. Come on. Bring a good breeze with you.
Well, I hope so. I hope I bring good news, because my dreams are filled with pictures of trophies, and I want to know what you see. What does that mean for me?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Would you consider yourself a horsey girl?
No.
Oh, well, I saw in your future a blue ribbon, but if you tell me you're not into horses.
Oh, no, but what do you call those horses that are like the winners?
Winners?
Yeah.
You have another name for winning? Isn't one name good enough?
Yeah. Yes, that's another name for that.
Oh. I don't know any other name.
I remember there was a Queen song that said that.
Oh, winners. You mean champions. You're going to be a champion, girl.
Oh, I am. I know. But
Yeah.
but can you see specifically for what? I think it involves leaping really.
Listen.
Way up there.
Stop there. Okay, first of all,
what do you see?
I'm hungry. We should get pie later. Second of all, I think you are gonna win a gold medal for the hurdles. You're gonna jump over them.
Oh, I'm going to jump, all right. But it's even much bigger than that.
Bigger than hurdles, huh? Well, I have heard from the spirits, they talk to me, you see, that you could jump over like a pole. You're pole vaulter. You're gonna be a pole vaulter.
And that's not low. That's what?
High. Oh, the high jump. Oh, you gonna be, girl, get out there. You're gonna be a champion of the high jump. Bye.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, Chachi.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, you shouldn't be happy.
Yeah, actually, you saw right through it. I've been having
your essence.
I've just been struggling a lot. I've like really been overdoing it. And I'm just worried I'm gonna take it too far.
Well, plastic surgery is a slippery slope. I have an aunt that don't look anything like she used to, but it's okay.
No, it's not so much the surgery. I'm just like worried I'm gonna take too much of something. Like I'm really bad at measuring, and I just don't want to get hurt.
Yes, well, you gotta embrace the size you are, because when you try on clothes that are too small, it's like, ugh, and then you cry, and then you gotta eat more cake, and then you just get bigger.
Yeah, it's not so much the bigger part. I mean, honestly, I should be suing like Domino's or Little Caesars or something. It's all their fault.
What? Girl, I knew somebody who used to work at a Little Caesars, and they said the pizza's not even real. What is that? Listen, that's for another time. I see in your future, and I'll be speaking to the spirits that you are gonna get arrested because you can't measure right.
Oh no! I don't get arrested. My brother's a cop. No.
That's problematic.
Yeah, jail free. So no, I'm just worried I'm gonna really overdo it at Little Caesars.
Oh,
like
you see, I used to do this too. You are gonna order more than you can eat, and then like, what are you gonna do with the food?
Exactly. But like, what might that be called? Especially maybe if it was illegal drugs.
Oh, well, I mean, the garlic butter is good, but I wouldn't call it an illicit drug. You are gonna get caught up with drug smugglers. You gonna what? I don't know what you're gonna do, girl, but you seem off.
Yeah, no, I'm worried. I'm really worried. I'm worried that cheese bread with the sauce is gonna get me down. It's gonna take me out permanently.
Oh, are you allergic to wheat? Are you gluten free?
No, it's more the quantity that I'm worried about. I can't stop myself. I'm addicted.
You're a binge eater?
Yeah, in a way. I'm bad at measuring it. I take too much. I'm worried I'm going to get hurt, and I want to sue Domino's maybe.
You sound like, and the spirits, they don't speak to me about corporations too much. So that's why we're having a little bit of trouble. But don't worry, we're gonna get it. Okay. From what I can tell, you are gonna overeat and then throw up, and then you're gonna say it's their fault. A heart attack. Girl, you're gonna have a heart attack.
What might I call something instead of overeating?
Binge eating?
Not so much eating, just taking something too much.
We call it stealing. Overconsumption. Girl, I don't have a thesaurus. Did you bring one? Cause this ain't working.
I didn't bring a thesaurus. I'm sorry, ma'am. I thought you could tell my fortune. I
mean, I'm telling you something. You're just not listening. Okay?
I know. I'm sorry, the spirits aren't with me today. Worst luck.
Listen. Okay, so let's go over what we already know. Because things, okay, we are two intelligent women. We gonna figure this out. Okay,
we are.
Okay, so you take too much of stuff.
Yeah, too much to a point where it could hurt me.
Okay, excess is your thing.
Yes, but what might you call excessing with something and then needing to go to the hospital?
Can I ask you a question? It's a real random question.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
Probably O. And then D.
Oh, and then D. Oh, all right. Listen, honey, okay? I need you to check yourself into Betty Ford because you are gonna overdose on
pizza. Oh no!
Yeah, girl.
I'll check myself in right now.
Get out of here. Cheesy bread's the same.
Yeah! Miss Chachi, I'm so sorry.
Hello. How you doing?
I need your help. I've been developing this obsession lately with like broncos and ropes and stuff.
Girl, listen, okay? Everybody has fallen for a cowboy. Don't you worry about that. You gonna be a cowboy. Congrats.
I wish it was that simple, but yeah, cowboy. We're that definitely sounds like it is that, but particularly footwear.
Oh, girl. You gotta wear practical shoes. If I know anything at my age, and I ain't gonna tell you my age because that's not your business.
Oh.
You've got to have good shoes. Cowboy boots, you can't be wearing them all the time. You can't.
Yeah, that's true. And what happens if I would have had an obsession with it? I was like
You were gonna marry a cowboy boot, and that's just comical. I'm sorry, that makes me laugh.
Well, I wouldn't say my obsession is that intense. You know what I'm saying? But let's just say that it's like when you collect Pokemon cards and it becomes a hobby.
You are obsessed with cowboy boots.
And what's the simpler way to say obsessed?
You love cowboy boots.
Yeah, and even simpler than that.
Cowboy boots are life? I don't know. How more simpler do you want me to get with my talk?
Like very into something. What's another word for very?
very a lot.
Another word for a lot, like more intense.
This is my new favorite question to ask. What's your favorite letter of the alphabet?
It's R.
R. Really? You really like cowboy boots?
That's it. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. Well done. Those were some challenging suggestions. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well done though. Handled like pros. That game is a challenge. But you know what? That's the fun of it. That's part of the show. We're going to go right into our next game, and it's a totally different type of game. We call it Try That On for Size. So Try That On for Size is a competition game. That's right. Our actors are going to be battling with their wit for you based on your suggestions of gestures that people make. You're going to give a suggestion of some sort of gesture or movement, and then they're going to try to repurpose that as many ways as they can, head to head, until they just can't think of any anymore. No repeats and no non sequiturs. So what do we got as a suggestion of a gesture or movement that someone could do? Let's get a lot of suggestions for this one. Put them in the chat. All right, good ones coming in. Let's see more. You know, twerking is a suggestion. When we would do this on stage, we would get it every single week. This is the first time I think we got it here, so thank you. Okay, we've got some good suggestions. Keep a few more coming in. Love it. And let's see one more. Okay, I love it. So we got a couple good suggestions. So bring me back on screen. Thank you, Peter. Thanks to Peter, by the way, our tech for this show and every show just about at Bill and Theater. He does an amazing job at the theater helping broadcast these shows to you, the world. So big round of applause for him. Now, we're going to go right into our first head-to-head battle. The first two actors coming out for Try That On for Size are Anastasia and Noah. Come on out, the two of you. All right, so your suggestion is a good one. It's going to be doing the robot. Whatever that looks like. And Anastasia, you start us off.
I'm doing the robot. Try that on for size.
Is this the box you wanted, ma'am? Try that on for size.
I'm trying to get the attention of my neighbor. Try that on for size.
The cars can cross this way, then they can cross this way. Try that on for size.
I think I could squeeze into this Ferrari, but it's a little tight. Try that on for size.
Let's watch this karate chop in slow-mo once again, Charles. Try that on for size.
Oh my God. My IBS is really kicking in. Try that on for size.
You want your sandwich 6 inches or do you want it 12 inches? Try that on for size.
I give up.
Hey, well done. All right, our next head-to-head battle will be Joseph and Priscilla. Come on out. Joseph and Priscilla. Oh, Joseph looks ready. Ooh, so does Priscilla. Awesome. All right, your suggestion is going to be taking a shot. Let's see, Priscilla, you start us off.
I'm taking a shot. Try that on for size.
I'm having some Robitussin. Try that on for size.
I am inhaling this nasal spray. Try that on for size.
I'm sniffing the inside of my tiny shoe. Try that on for size.
Woo! Woo! This is definitely dank-ass weed. Try that on for size.
I'm putting some acid under my tongue. Try that on for size.
Oh my God, I have a fucking nosebleed. Try that on for size.
I'm throwing some... I got nothing!
Good try. You're out of there. All right, next two coming out are Lisa and Morgan. Come on out. All right, and your suggestion is going to be sharpening a pencil. Let's see what that looks like. Lisa, you start us off.
I'm sharpening a pencil. Try that on for size.
I'm picking off a hangnail. Try that on for size.
I'm winding up my little wind-up toy. Try that on for size.
I put glue on my hand and now I'm peeling it off. Try that on for size.
I'm twisting this little paper wrapper around this orange for sale. Try that on for size.
I'm screwing together my Barbie doll. Try that on for size.
I'm pinning this bow on this doll with a safety pin. Try that on for size.
I'm pinching a mouse. Try that on for size.
Nope, sorry, Morgan. Good try. Pinching a mouse is not an everyday activity and, too generic. All right. Now we've come to a very special moment and try that on for size. If you're a regular viewer of this show, you know exactly what's about to happen. But if you're not, you got to be filled in. For the past several weeks, we've had this battle, two of our very own actors, our favorite actors, you could say, in the world of comedy, drag, performance. We have our bear battle, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Please welcome out Al and Ryan. Al and Ryan. Oof, oof. Well, you guys ready? You guys ready?
Ready.
Okay. Wow. I love the backgrounds. I love the competition. It's 3-3, if I'm not mistaken. 3-3 in terms of the competition so far. Is that correct?
Correct.
All right.
Yeah,
No pressure.
sure.
No pressure. We've got one more suggestion coming in now. It is applying concealer. Applying concealer. And Al, you start us off.
I am applying concealer. Try that on for size.
How many wrinkles do I have? Try that out for size.
I am drying the cum from my face. Try that on for size.
Look at this Botox, bitch. Try that out for size.
Oh my god, I think the edible just hit me. Try that on for size.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Try that out for size.
I'm scratching my cheeks. Try that on for size.
I'm applying a lotion to my underbags of my eyes. Try that out for size.
I am using wet wipes on my face because it's a really hot summer day. Try that on for size.
Do you see what the fuck I'm talking about? Try that on for size.
Ryan, too much of a stretch. I'm sorry. You're out of there for this round.
Rig that shit, girl. Bye.
For now, tune in next week for the next rendition of Bear vs. Bear and see if Ryan can steal it back. I don't know about you, but I look forward to this every week. It's amazing. All right. And that's going to conclude Try That On for Size. Great job, everybody. We're going to go immediately into our next game. Our next game is another guessing game that we call Late Excuse. So Late Excuse is an awesome game where one of our actors is going to be late for work in a made-up work setting. But what we need from you is the excuses that they're going to give for why they were late, and they're going to have to guess them. So let's get 3 excuses for why you might be late for work. Things that we hear all the time, realistic excuses like the alarm clock didn't go off or I got a flat tire. So think outside the box and let's get some reasons for why someone might be late to work. These are great. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I love some of these suggestions. Keep them coming. This is great. Okay, I think we got our suggestions. So now let's bring in our office workers. For today are going to be, you just saw them. We have Al and then Joseph. Come on out. All right, so Joseph, you're going to be playing the role of the boss at this workplace, and Al, you're going to be the coworker helping give clues through charades, right? So here are the reasons why Ryan will be late to work, all right? So the first reason is that he ran out of deodorant. Okay, pretty straightforward. Ran out of deodorant. The second reason is that his dog pooped on his pants. Okay, we got that one. And then the third reason is that we don't have to get this completely. We're really just looking for the key word, but he had to take a pogo stick to work. Okay, so he had to take a pogo stick to get to work. So you got those 3 written down, so you know, remember?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to disappear off screen, make a bunch of noise, and we'll welcome Ryan. Oh, out. What was it?
Fuel.
One more time.
The first one was he ran out of fuel, right?
No, he ran out of deodorant.
And the second one?
Right. The second one was the dog pooped on his pants.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So Ryan has been sequestered in a soundproof chamber, muted from everything. So we're going to bring him back now with a special message. And welcome back, Ryan.
I told you, he's always late.
I don't understand. It's Black Friday. I mean, this is insane that he's just
Can
not.
I have his position? Can I be a manager? Because, like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Your sales skills are nowhere near the level.
Hey, girl, hey.
Ryan, where the hell have you been? Where have you been? I can't hear you at all, okay? And you are driving me nuts. You better start talking, boy. I'm not going to play this game with you, bud. I'm not going to play it with you. I can't hear you. So I don't
Can't hear you.
I'm going to try to get out of this. You won't. You just won't. Trying the whole don't hear you trick, huh? Oh, you're gonna do the Lindsay Lohan thing where you put a little candy wrapper next to the mic to pretend that there's static?
Oh no! Okay, well, you know what we're gonna do? Ryan, I am so sorry, but being you're having some mic trouble, we're gonna have to skip this game. Oh no! I know, unless you get your mic back on real fast. Can you get it working? Technical difficulties. You know, this is the thing about live theater. Live theater, you never know what's gonna happen, and you're in on it as the audience. So Ryan, go ahead and work on that. See if you can get your mic working again. And we're just gonna move on to the next game, but that would have been really, really fun. I could see that happening. We'll play that game again next week, so definitely tune in, you know? And speaking of that, if you want to never miss one of our shows, if you want to see these shows all the time, hit the little subscribe button right down on the bottom of the page. Tap on it if you're on a phone or whatever, because then you'll get notifications every time Villain posts a show. While you're at it, hit the like button. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks like around 15 people have hit that button so far. We want to see more than that. There's a lot more than 15 people watching the show. So if you're having a good time, that helps let us know, and it also helps the video, you know, do better on the internet, whatever that means. So hit that like button. We definitely appreciate it. We're going to go into, we just have a couple games left. Comedy Clash is almost over, but we have a lot more comedy coming up for you tonight. You're going to stay tuned because we have our Quarantine Roadshow, which is a brand new show. It's amazing. You really should see that. And then we have Carrot Tonight coming up later. But we do have a couple more games of Comedy Clash, so we're going to keep going. You know, live theater has its struggles, right? And right now is really definitely a struggling time for live theater, which is why we're doing our shows virtually. We wish that you could be in person with us, but we know that that's not possible right now. But if you're thinking, man, I really do want to support the arts, I do want to really participate in the community of Villain Theater, there are many ways that you can do that. We are still teaching our classes. Villain Theater is a theater as well as a training center. And so we teach classes in improv, stand-up, sketch, musical improv, you name it. So be sure to check out villaintheater.com. We've actually been working very hard over the last few weeks and have updated and are putting out a couple of brand new classes starting in July. We have a brand new level 1 class beginning. So if you watch improv and think, man, I don't know, I've always wanted to try it, it's a lot of fun, I absolutely promise you will love it. And you can absolutely try it through the virtual class of Villain Theater. We're going to do it through Zoom. It's amazing. It's going to be really, really fun. So check out villaintheater.com. We have new classes in improv, a level 1, a level 2. We have a musical improv workshop starting, and I think we have a stand-up workshop starting. So check all of that out. We're going to go now into our final games. So our next game is one that we call Dating Profiles. Dating Profiles is a game that simulates the wonderful world of online dating. You know those apps, those dating apps that people use and, you know, send messages, slide into each other's DMs, post on headlines that, you know, entice the people they're interested in enticing. Well, we're going to simulate that now based on your suggestions. Our actors are going to be attempting to woo me with their pickup lines and dating profile headlines inspired by objects that you put into the chat. So let's get some non-sexy everyday objects that our actors will use to turn into sexy things. Oh my goodness, these are good ones coming in already. I love all of these. These are such good suggestions. Let me just write down a few. Loving these. Okay, I've got a couple good suggestions. Let's bring me back on screen and let's get started with our dating profiles. The way this works is I'm just gonna say the suggestion and then start calling people out, and they're gonna have to woo me right here before you. So our first suggestion is going to be the word candle. Candle, and we're gonna start with none other than Lisa Legend.
Hey, baby, I want to light your fire.
Ooh, yeah, all right. And now Al.
Hey, baby, I'll heat you up like a candle, and then you'll be dripping.
Woo, little bonus points for that background. Now let's get Priscilla.
Hey, baby. Dating me is like using a candle. We're gonna keep it hot.
Yeah, that's for sure. Now Allison.
Hey, I like my lovers like I like my candles, smelling like cinnamon.
And now Anastasia.
Hey, baby, I'm a candle because I want to drip on you.
Woo! All right, we ought to handle in here. Let's go ahead and do our next suggestion. Let's see, what do we got from our chat? So many good ones. This one's going to be lamp. Lamp is our next suggestion. So let us see what we get with that one. It's kind of like candle, but it's electric, right? So let's go ahead and have Al come on out.
Hey, baby, you can stomp on me like the Pixar lamp.
Points for you. Love that one. And now Allison, come on out.
Hey, baby, are you a lamp? Because I want to turn you on.
Ooh, all right. Now Janellis.
Hey, baby, are you a lamp? Because you make me grow.
And Priscilla.
Hey, baby, are you a lamp? Because I know exactly where your switch is.
Ooh, and then finally, let's have Chachi.
Hey, I'm not a genie, but you can rub me and see what happens.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Huh. It is getting really hot in here. I don't know. I think we got time maybe for one more. The word's going to be pillow. I love that one. Pillow. And let's bring out Janellis.
Hey, baby, are you a pillow? Because I'm going to need 10 of your friends to feel comfortable.
Yes, and Lisa.
I like my lovers like I like my pillows, soft in the middle.
Ooh, all right. Well, and then finally, we got Morgan.
Hey, baby, I need a place to lay my head tonight.
Ooh, my goodness. And then Anastasia.
I like my lovers like I like my pillows. They always start out soft.
Oh my goodness. All right. It is definitely too hot to handle in here. That's it for dating profiles. Well done, my beautiful actors. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Well, I think I need some water after that. So we should just go right into our final game of the night. And that is none other than a game we call Tank of Sharks. All right, so Tank of Sharks is a game where we're going to be improvising one of those entrepreneurial investor pitches. Yeah, you know, like the ones you might see on TV. So what we need from you are some suggestions. This one needs a lot of suggestions, so get typing, all right? So we've got a couple of good things here. We need a product feature. So one of our actors is going to be pitching a product. We need to know, what does the product do? What is its main feature? The second thing we need is, who is the celebrity spokesperson for the product? There's going to be some sort of celebrity, and we need to know who that person's going to be. Then we're going to need a disclaimer. So there's got to be some sort of side effect or warning that's on the box. What is something bad that it does? And then finally, what is the product called? All right, so get typing. We need those suggestions. This looks good. This looks good. Oh, one of these suggestions we actually had last week. So let's get some more. Let's get some more. I like some of these. I love it. All right, hold on. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Let's get some more celebrities. All right, and make sure we also get the side effect. It looks like we might have some of them, but let's get a side effect that's a bad thing that it does that they have to be afraid of or warn them about. Okay, these are great suggestions, folks. Keep them coming. Wonderful. And then the name, the name can just be like any combination of words. The name should have nothing to do with what it actually does. It could even just be like any single word. Let's get a good name. Oh man, these are good celebs. Oh my goodness, okay. And almost there. We just need the name. Okay, I think we might have it. Let's see, I'm getting some good final suggestions in the chat. Okay, I like it. All right, so we're gonna come back on screen and let's get out our very wealthy patrons, the people that will be playing the role of our sharks today. They are going to be, let's see, Noah, Morgan, and Anastasia. Come on out. All right, welcome, sharks. Well, we've got a really great product that's gonna be pitched to you, and you're gonna have to help Janellis guess what product she's pitching. She actually doesn't know what it is, all right? So here's the thing. It is called Gray Touch. All right, Gray Touch. You don't need to know that. That's going to be told to Janellis. But here's the thing. What it does is it'll drain batteries. So Noah, you're going to focus on that one. All right. Then the celebrity spokesperson, Morgan, is going to be Chrissy Teigen. Okay, none other than Chrissy Teigen, Twitter's very own. And then the disclaimer, the side effect. Unfortunately, it's made with bat poop. Okay.
What is it made with?
It's made with bat poop. I'm
Bat
whispering.
poop. Okay.
Yeah, I'm kind of whispering because I know even though Janellis is on mute, I don't want her to know what we're saying, because she's going to have to get it. Okay, so you got it? Everybody got their pieces? All right, so let's welcome Janellis back on the screen. Janellis. Come on back. All right, Janellis. So the product that you're pitching today is called the Gray Touch, and you can just go ahead and start right now.
Was that the Gray Touch?
Sure was.
Awesome. Thank you. Ring, ring, ring. I've got a phone call. It's opportunity, and it's for you. We've got an amazing product for you today, and thank you so much for allowing me into this show. The Gray Touch. It is a pleasure tool for women advanced in their years. This is a tool meant for women above the age of 80, and it is the touch that they have always been waiting for. With our beautiful designed new tool, women can reach the orgasm that their husbands never gave them in their 80 years of life. I'm willing to take questions now.
Hi, yes. I was just wondering, by any chance, how powerful is this device? Like, what would be a way to show how much power this device really has?
Well, we know that women have often been labeled as dainty, but this tool works like a pressure cleaner. It has a valve where you can adjust the pressure and get your intended result.
So would you by any chance say that it would run through its energy source quickly?
This is battery powered, but luckily we have included 17 batteries along with the packaging at no extra cost.
So, see, I would be very interested, for instance, in understanding its power by knowing that it was capable of running through this power source. So
absolutely. Yes, this tool is able to run with electricity. You can just plug it into your wall.
No, see, I prefer battery powered. I just want to know, what's that thing in your sink called? The thing that water goes down? What is that called?
It's a faucet, of course.
No, the thing that water goes through.
A tube?
It does something to these batteries. It does something to these batteries. What could it possibly do to these batteries? There's a product for your sink called Blank O.
I'm feeling a sprain right now. A sprain. I'm really sprained.
Yes, well, as we know, when women achieve orgasm, they're prone to spraying. So this is a sprayo.
Do you think it's going to rain earlier? It's too much water. Like, where can it go on the bottom?
There is a nice little cup where the liquids collect.
After a long run or something, you feel fatigued. What's another word for fatigued?
Exhausted, tired.
Those are both accurate, but not what I'm looking for.
Does anyone know a good plumber? I keep getting like hair stuck in the bottom of my shower and that thing.
Oh my gosh. Absolutely. This product does not drain from its energy source. The batteries last forever.
I would be super excited and want to fund this product if it did the exact opposite of that.
Well, unfortunately, we just got news that our product does drain its battery. But that's the nature of batteries.
Thank you.
You know, this is all very interesting, and I think especially since you're marketing it to older people, that you have such a young model celebrity, Missy. Will you be still active on Twitter with the celebrity?
Absolutely. We encourage women of all ages to get their freak on, and who better than Missy Misdemeanor Elliott to share that sentiment?
Okay, but somebody maybe who looks really great in a swimsuit. I'm very excited about that. Just maybe see all the Sports Illustrated magazines.
Well, which one do you like? I like Missy. Her name is Misty Copeland.
No, not Misty. I'm thinking like early in the alphabet, but Missy, like Jesus. What was his last name?
Christ.
Oh, okay. So Missy Christ.
Missy Christie.
I don't know who that is, but I do love this model. I think she's in her 30s now, and
oh yes. We are blessed to be partnering with a social media queen, Chrissy Teigen.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I might make an offer. Let's see.
She's so funny.
Yeah, but you know what? There's something spooky about all this. Even partners of vampires, they all defecate. So,
yes, there is a disclaimer that orgasm can often lead to poop. It's perfectly natural. And when you're pushing out, you're pushing out everything.
Yeah, but I heard that there is this product is created with some sort of defecation of an animal, of like a vampire's best friend in the movie Anastasia. Bad guy.
Our products are 100% organic. They are made from guano from bat droppings.
Yeah, that kind of freaks me out. I think I'm out.
So what about you, Morgan?
I like the idea, especially that it's made for women. I'll give you 10,000 for 5%.
Okay, and you, Mr. Mark Cuban?
Yes. I would like to take 30% of your company for $100,000.
Okay, I'll go with you, Mark Cuban.
Yay! That's it. That is Tank of Sharks, and that is Comedy Clash. Come on out, the entire cast. Give a wave. Thank you so much to everybody out there on YouTube, everywhere else that you may have been watching, whether you're watching this live or in the future. We are so glad that you joined us for this night. Please do check out villaintheater.com. Go there as soon as you can to check out the classes that are coming up. You can also check out the merch that we have available for sale. It is very cool. T-shirts and cups. Definitely check it out. So this has been the end of Comedy Clash, but do not go anywhere. We have a lot of great show coming up for you. We have a brand new show called Quarantine Roadshow about to start. And then later on, we have our very own Miami-based talk show, Tonight with Tarek. So a big night ahead. Stay tuned. Thank you so much.